Oh!
I've uncovered many mysteries about you and these ancient carvings using the magic of my Millennium necklace.
Ah! I kind of want to clickbait next episode. Hello everybody and welcome back to a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution video, and I'm excited because we're going to be beginning the Battle City arc of this game. As you guys know from last episode, if you watched it, you would know that we have finally finished the Duelist Kingdom arc of the Let's Play, and we're going to be beginning the Battle City shenanigans. So as always, if you guys are excited for today's episode, be sure to show your support by hitting that like button on the video down below, but of course you can wait to like the video until you watch the entire thing. And yeah, and also sorry for any background noise that you hear throughout today's video. My two younger siblings invited two of their friends over to my house, so if you hear a bunch of running upstairs, well, even though like right now I'm recording this in my room, and my room's located in the basement of my house, and there's gonna be a lot of running and stuff like that upstairs. So if you hear any of that noise, I am sorry about that, even though I told them to be quiet. You know, little kids are not gonna listen all the time, so it is what it is. But still, hope you guys enjoyed today's episode nonetheless, and it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm just forewarning everybody and myself that is possibly going to happen. It's going to probably get picked up through my mic. Anyways, though, before we get into today's dialogue, I do got to mention that in today's video, I'm going to be using a combination of story decks, and I'm going to be using a combination of user-created decks, and I whipped up a very quick Amazon deck. Now, this Amazon deck took me 2 seconds to make, so you better know that this Amazon deck is gonna, or I'm gonna make a lot of misplays with it. So that is gonna be a ton of fun. But literally, I looked at all my Amazon cards and was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw all these Amazon cards in my deck and hope for the best. I read them slightly, but I don't remember them like the back of my hand. The only reason why I know some of the Amazon's cards is because a lot of these Amazon's cards are from Duel Links, like Amazon's Swordswoman, Amazon's Princess, Amazon's Queen, Sage. I know these cards. I know, for like the most part, I know what all these cards do. But I'm just saying that I took 2 seconds to whip up this deck, and I didn't really pull that much good cards. Literally, the only like good Amazon's card I pulled was Amazon's Princess, and that's about it. But we're gonna be rocking this Amazon's deck, and we're just gonna see how it goes throughout today's episode. We're gonna probably use this deck like maybe twice in today's video, and then I will do one story mode deck in today's episode. And also, this extra deck is just there to be there. Like, I can technically summon all these cards, but I do not plan to summon most of these cards, except for maybe Amazon's Empress, which this is actually all new to me. So if we summon Amazon's Princess, our Empress, there we go, I'll be pretty clueless on what's going to happen with this card. But other than that, I have all these other extra deck cards just because we could summon them, but I don't really plan to summon them. But now, let's get into the dialogue of today's episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution, and let's get right into it, beginning the Battle City arc.
Despite defeating Pegasus in the Duelist Kingdom tournament, Yugi noticed that there was a spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle and was worried about their uncertain future.
The Millennium Puzzle connects us, Yugi, and I said that fate has more in store for us.
And we're in this together, no matter what.
Good. I wish we knew more, but our future is still unclear to me.
I'll help you figure it out.
Later that day, Yugi and Taya come across a fortune teller that's offered to tell Yugi his future. Yugi welcomed the opportunity.
What are you doing, Yugi? Taya, maybe this fortune teller can help me figure out the fate of the spirit inside the puzzle.
The fortune teller asked for a personal item which he could use to tell the future. He indicated that the Millennium Puzzle would be perfect, so Yugi reluctantly handed it over. Yugi realized it was a ruse when the fortune teller fled with the Millennium Puzzle, leaving a trail of arrows for Yugi to follow. It was a trap, but Yugi had no choice. When Yugi tracked down the thief, he discovered that the fortune teller was none other than Bandit Keith, but there was something different about him. Something or someone was speaking through him.
What happened to you? Now I'm not sure what voice I'm going to use, because technically this is actually Merrick. This is Merrick using Bandit Keith's voice. And also, throughout this dialogue, I kind of forgot like what episode this was. I was like, or I knew what episode this was, but I was unsure of like what, you know, page they were going with this dialogue. But I just realized, of course, it was a scam fortune telling shenanigans. But I think I'll just use Bandit Keith's normal voice, because if from what I remember, at least from the Yu-Gi-Oh dub, it was like same voice but just a little bit different. So I don't know, I'll figure it out, I guess. I'm not Bandit Keith. I only speak through him since he's become my mind-controlled slave. Who are you, and what do you want with my Millennium Puzzle? I desire the power your item contains within, but according to the rules of its ancient magic, I have to win it from you in a duel. As for I am, let's just say that I'm the one who shall control your destiny as I controlled others, and that I'm unfamiliar with the power of the Millennium, and that I'm not unfamiliar with the power of the Millennium item. I understand more about their hidden mysteries than you will ever know, and take your Millennium Puzzle. There's ancient secrets buried within it which you and even the spirit that inhabits it are unaware. That's why I'll add it to my collection.
The Millennium Puzzle was out of reach, so Yugi reached out with his mind to try to connect to the spirit inside the puzzle.
I can barely hear you, Yugi. Our bond is weak, and I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with this duel. You'll have to fight him alone.
Alone? But I never fought a duel without you. Yugi, Season 1, very first duel, it was you against Joey, and you guys both did a duel. Come on, Yugi.
You can defeat him and trust yourself in your deck, and you'll find the way.
Prepare to lose your precious puzzle. I don't think so. Remember, Yugi, I've seen your future and foretold your fate, and this duel will be your last. It's time to duel. Whoa. Anyways, we're going to use the Amazon deck that I created. We're going to see the memes and shenanigans that happen in today's episode. And I don't know what it was, but recording and doing my little audio stuff for that dialogue that you guys just listened to was so difficult for me. I've been stumbling upon my words like the whole entire time. But I have a feeling that my commentary throughout this episode is going to be fine. It's just reading the dang words is going to get all over the place, which is very annoying. And hey, we can go to the Amazoness Empress right away if we want. That's cool. You got the combo wombo for it. Ooh, this guy's playing Graceful Charity. What a cheater. Ignore my high giant grenade that I have in my hand. Ignore it real quick. Dang, this guy has a lot of back row. That's annoying. Whatever. Let's get into it. We're going to go draw. Amazon's Queen top deck. Well, we're going to activate Giant Grenade right away. Just why not? Oh, Magic Oh! That's an oof right there, boys. That is a big oof right there. Anyways, we're going to activate the King of the Swamps effect and discard it for a Polymerization. You're going to go for that Poly. Next up, we're going to summon Amazon's Princess attack position, because Amazon's Princess can do a lot. We're going to be able to search for a trap card, and you better know we're going to add the Devil card itself, Amazon's Onslaught. Like, I am legit not happy that, or I'm happy right now, I'll be honest, but I'm not enthusiastic about playing this deck because I do not like Amazoness. Amazoness have pissed me off multiple times in the Duel Links realm. It's a very big yikes. But we're going to be rocking it anyways. We're going to be dealing with it. It is all good. Now, I've never summoned Amazon's Empress, and I barely know what this card does, but you better know that memes are going to be happening. There we go. So we can use the King of the Swamp in our hand and Amazon's Queen in our hand to go for the plays. We have one more Amazon's Queen in the deck that we can use anyways, so not too worried. Amazoness Empress. Very cool. So we're going to summon you, and what can you do? This is the first time I've ever summoned this card. Other Amazon's cards you control cannot be destroyed or can destroy battle card effects. Oh, that's pretty good, so I have to worry about it. So I don't need to worry about getting Amazon's Queen out, because Amazon's Queen just protects her monsters from being destroyed by battle. So this gives you the benefit of not being destroyed by battle or card effects. If your Amazon's monster attacks the defense position, monster inflict piercing battle damage. And this counts for this monster too, because it's also called an Amazoness. This face-up features zone monster is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of the opponent's card effect while the owner controls it. Especially summon Amazon's Queen from your hand, deck, or graveyard. That is a really good card. That's actually pretty freaking good for what it's worth. At least for this. At least for the story mode shenanigans. So we're going to go swing into Blast Spear. Sadly, that's going to trigger and target our own Amazon's monster. Honestly, I'm going to use Amazon's Princess and get rid of our Empress, because I don't want that Blast Spear to meme on me. So we'll just go and summon our other Amazon's Queen. That would probably be the better decision right there. So it sucks that our Amazon's Empress already got memed on and it wasn't even able to trigger its own effect, which sucks, but could be worse. Definitely could be worse. But we got the Amazon's Fighting Spirit, which is pretty decent. Ooh, what is this gonna do? Changes all the battle position of all attack monsters. Oh. This could be a lot worse, if I'm being honest. Bandikeith, I don't know what your motive was at all, homie, but that was a waste of time, my dude. We'll activate Amazon's Onslaught, so why not? Just do it, why not? Banish Bandikeith's cards. We got our monster. Oh, Monster Reborn! Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do at all. Like, you know what? I'll take it, dog. Amazon's Empress, come back. What a top deck. Or I'm also running one copy of Monster Reborn, so that's actually pretty cool that it happened in the first place. So we're going to go for that swing attack. Honestly, we can go for Amazon's Empress. Empress deals some damage right there. I don't think it really matters too much. Activate the effect of Amazon's Onslaught, because why not? Except we're going to attack with our Amazoness Queen. Deal a spicy 2,400 points of damage. And then we're going to go for our Amazon's Princess. Activate Amazon's Princess's effect to get rid of the Fighting Spirits. To then go for Swordswoman, because I know what that card does. I think Tiger actually would have been a better choice, but Swordswoman's pretty good too. And we're going to deal another 1,200 points of damage. So that is pretty chill. So far the duel's been going well. So since I kind of like this format, I think what I'm going to do throughout this series is I think I'll do two of the duels. I think I'll do two of the duels with my own created deck and then one duel for the story. Because it's a good way to, one, get some story duels and have some of those like longer lasting duels in this series, but also to get through a decent amount of this series. Because as you guys know, I'm on episode. I know a couple people commented it. I commented a little bit, but yeah, we've been in this series for like now 12 episodes now, and I'm still on the normal Yu-Gi-Oh arc. So I think doing this format of doing 2 user-created decks, or like doing 2 duels with user-created decks, and then do 1 story mode deck is a good balance of like kind of getting through this Let's Play pretty smoothly, and then alongside with like kind of like appealing both audiences in a sense. But I don't know. Why are you playing all these explosive cards, Bandit? It's so annoying. My poor Amazon's Empress just keeps getting memed on. Keeps getting memed on left and right. Anyway, so we got that dub, which is pretty good. Easy peasy, lemon freaking squeezy. And let's get into the dialogue of today's episode.
As Yu-Gi battled Bandit Keith, Evil Bakura found his way into the duel, following the Millennium Puzzle's energy with his Millennium Ring.
Fascinating. It appears that the shadow magic energies I detect were within Yugi's opponent. Bandit Keith is just a puppet under the control of an evil master. While this puppet show is over, for I alone shall possess the Millennium Puzzle, my ring, sever the strings that bind this man, free his mind from the Shadow Realm.
Bakura unseen, Bandit Keith was freed from the mind control, making Bandit Keith's controller wonder what happened.
The fact that the fact that Evil Bakura helped out, kind of funny. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do for Merrick. Because I kind of want to give him, like, the deep evil voice to, like, kind of match the fact that I gave the deep evil voice to Yugi, to Yami Bakura, but we haven't got to Yami Merrick yet, so I don't know if I want to use a scary, scary voice for Merrick. I could give him a joke voice, too. I don't really know. I think I'm just going to keep it with just normal voices for this one. I'm just going to just do my normal voice, I guess. What happened? My Millennium spell over Keith has been broken, but how? Only the power of another Millennium item can sever the connection so strong. Where am I? Uh-oh, Bandit Keith was confused. Now we're gonna get into the Battle City begins. The Battle City officially begins, and as you guys know, we're gonna be going against the Exodia Duelist, so that's pretty interesting.
Yugi was disturbed that there was now an unknown foe attempting to take his Millennium Puzzle. He felt unprepared. He didn't know enough about the puzzle to understand what dangers he would now have to face.
Hey, how's it going, Yug? Not so great. I need your help, and so does the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle. Whoever it was that stole the puzzle seems to know a lot about its past, and that reminded the spirit how little he knows about it. By hanging out with you might help him figure things out. Sure, but how exactly am I going to do that? You've always had great advice. Just talk to him.
The spirit and Taya spent the day together. They went to Domino Museum, which has opened their Egyptian exhibit. They now saw an ancient stone carving that depicted a battle between a sorcerer and a pharaoh who had a striking resemblance to Yugi, while the sorcerer looked just like Kaiba. As they stood in awe of their discovery, a mysterious woman walked up to greet them.
Hey, now, I'm not the biggest fan of, like, waifu material characters from the original Duel Monsters, but if I had to pick a waifu from the original Yu-Gi-Oh show, I'd definitely go with Ishizu. Ishizu? Snack. Big snack. Nah, I don't really know what voice to give her, though. I think, actually, my voice changer has another... I think it has 2 settings for a man-to-woman voice, because one of the voices that he used for Mai in this Let's Play was a man-to-woman voice, so I guess I can find the second one and use that for Ishizu butchering the waifu status of the character by using my voice. So let me get back to you guys real quick. Okay, I found a second voice, and it does not match Ishizu at all, but you know what? I'm gonna rock it, and I hope you guys enjoy this cringy voice.
My Pharaoh, I've been expecting you.
Huh? Who are you?
I am Ishizu of the Egyptian Historical Society, and I have uncovered many mysteries about you and these ancient carvings using the magic of my Millennium Necklace.
Another Millennium item.
Like your Millennium Puzzle, this necklace affords me certain powers. With it, I have gazed 5,000 years into the past of time, when the evil sorcerers have threatened to destroy the entire world. However, there is one king who possessed a magic powerful enough to stop this evil threat. The Pharaoh who saved the world was you. And now the time has come for you to rescue mankind once again.
To rescue mankind from what? How do you know the world's in danger of being destroyed again?
My Millennium Necklace shows me the visions of the future, my Pharaoh. The events of the past will occur once again, and the same great evil will return to threaten us.
How will I recognize this evil?
I know that your memory has faded and you seek many answers. I also know the Duel Monsters tournament is beginning. If you win it, you'll find your answers.
The tournament that Ishizu was referring to was Seto Kaiba's Battle City Tournament. Joey and Yuki both received invitations to participate. All entrants were given special transparent card known as the Locator card. The winner of each duel was allowed to take Locator card and a rare card from the loser, and if a duelist lost all of his Locator cards, he was eliminated from the tournament. Only those who collected 6 Locator cards would find the location of the tournament finals. The tournament attracted a group of duelists known as the Rare Hunter. These evil duelists were thieves intent on stealing most of the rare Duel Monsters cards. Joey lost his Red Eyes Black Dragon to a Rare Hunter named Seeker, hoping to win back his card. Joey challenged him to a rematch.
You got my red eyes and I want it back, so it's time to duel! I have no desire to duel you. I've already relieved you of your rare red eyes. My hunt for your deck is over. Well, that's too bad. I'm not leaving until I win my red eyes back. Joey, what's going on? Yugimoto. He is the item my master desires. This guy owes me a rematch so I can win back my red eyes. I already told you that you have nothing that's the use of me, but perhaps your friend will be interested in being my next victim. It'll be a pleasure to hunt the Duelist Kingdom champion and snare his Dark Magician, so I challenge Yugimoto to a duel. Fine, Rare Hunter, I accept your challenge. It's the only way to win back your card, Joey.
If you win this duel, I'll hand over my Dark Magician to you, but if you lose, you must return Joey's Red Eyes Black Dragon to me. Now...
Oh, here's the thing. For how long this episode's been going through the dialogue, I think after this duel I want to wrap up today's episode. So I'm gonna go with the story deck, even though I'm gonna using the story deck, this is gonna increase my chances of losing against this guy easily. Because as you guys know, if you are a knowledge on the Yu-Gi-Oh anime or know this meme, but there's a little meme with it comes to Seeker, and Seeker has a stinky EkSuo deck that he's going to be able to easily turn one and knock us out with. So I'm hesitant on using a story deck. I want to get through this duel smoothly with like my Amazon stacks to showcase it even more in today's episode. But we're gonna use the story deck because this episode's been going long, and also I want to make tomorrow's episode dedicated to the next fight against Yugi and Arcana, because with Yugi and Arcana there is a funny thumbnail that I want to make for that duel specifically. So I think I want to keep this episode just 20-ish minutes. Besides, I'm already recording on the 18-minute mark, so that's a yikes. And after editing, it won't be the 18-minute mark, but yeah. Well, actually, it might be in the video, because I'm actually recording the close to 20 minutes. But as you guys can see, Seeker is playing a stinky deck, and we're probably going to get smacked by EkSuo pretty freaking easily, if I'm being honest. It's not going to look good for us, and honestly, I'm probably just going to use the story deck once and just go to Amazon, because I don't want to spend like an hour going against Seeker with this story deck, because as you can see, all I'm going to be able to do is just swing with 4-star monsters and hope that he doesn't draw into all the pieces of EkSuo. The other thing that's going to also suck is that this guy's running cards like freaking Swords of Revealing Light, which is also a problem to deal with. Speaking of the devil! Speaking of the mother freaking devil, Swords of Revealing Light's right there, dude. No way. No way, bro. I might give it another turn. I'm not too sure, because we could use Spell Shattering Arrow. Yeah, we'll throw that down. We'll throw that down, and then we're also going to tribute off our Mystical Beast, our Phantom Beast, for a Summoned Skull. Yeah, we're going to pass turn. I mean, probably shouldn't have. Should have just used a Spell Shattering Arrow right away. I was afraid he has another Swords of Revealing Light, so IDK. I don't know. Let's go into our draw phase, and I guess we'll activate Spell Shattering Arrow. Why not? We'll just see what happens. No. Gonna deal some damage. Gonna summon it to our Celtic Guardian. And then we're just gonna go swing for some damage. And before this guy has Mirror Force or something. Easily see it. Oh. Got some good damage right there. And we got some good damage right there. Curious on what else he has. I feel like he also has another Swords of Revealing Light face down. That's why I probably should have not used my Spell Shattering Arrow, to be honest. Ooh, Reckless Greed. Okay, that makes more sense. That definitely makes some more sense. Upstart Goblin. Uh-oh, he might have all of his Exodia pieces soon. Anyways, we're gonna activate Light of Intervention now instead of later, because I don't want that card to keep prompting up. You got Exodia yet? No, not yet. Oh, Pot of Greed. Got Exodia yet? No, not yet. Okay, he's sacrificing some of his Exodia pieces. Oh, I had a feeling. I had a feeling he had his Swords of Revealing Light face down. Can we top deck into another Spell Shattering Arrow? I really don't want Monster Reborn. That's not good. It's not good at all. We're gonna tribute off our Celtic Guardian and summon into this Burnt Font card. I really don't know what this card is, but we're gonna use its effect to thin out our deck to hopefully draw into another back row destruction card. So That's kind of the plan right there, but this guy is being a stinky, stinky boy, and I have a feeling I'm gonna have to use my story deck in today's episode. Oh yeah, it's draw phase skip, never mind. Never mind, we're into, we're not all good just yet. Also, this Mad Lad, actually, I was about to say this Mad Lad waited another turn to use Reckless Greed, but no. He had to use it another time because it was a trap card. He can't activate it right away. Oh, polymerization, and we can use it. What can we use it for? Let's cast Destroyed, special summon that target. Oh, okay. I mean, sure, why not? Why not, I guess. Let's do it, boys. Let's just get it. Let's just get it. We're gonna go for an epic fusion summon of the most insane mystical beast. Phantom Beast into Chimera, the flying mythical beast. Throw you right there, my guy. But yeah, due to the fact that your boy, Seeker, is gonna have to wait a little bit before he can draw some cards, which is good for us. The annoying thing is that he's gonna keep setting a bunch of cards, which is gonna be like super annoying. As you can see, he summoned another Exodia piece to keep him alive. Why are you throwing Pot of Greed face down, my dude? Uh-oh. I mean, there's even more of a chance for him to get the cards that he need, which is annoying. Which is super annoying. I'm just curious on why he doesn't activate all of his draw cards yet, but yeah, this is not good. Wait, why did you not go for Graceful Charity? I think this NPC just does not want to discard any of his Exodia pieces. Okay, I mean, I guess I understand, but like, still, my dude, you gotta summon them Exodia pieces, my guy. You gotta not summon them, but draw into them. Well, if he doesn't do anything this turn, then we should have this in the bag. Let's see what this guy's plan is. I think he also has one more draw phase he can't draw into, if I remember correctly. Stop summoning cards, you big stinky head. This guy's the biggest stinky head around. Anyways, let's go to another birth month thing. Go sacrifice our poor Karibo. F's in the chat for Karibo. And then we're gonna search for a one of our mythical beast cards. It's called Beast. Very epic. Next up, we're gonna activate Monster Reborn, and we're gonna go summon into. I guess we're gonna summon into our mystical beast because that's the highest attack. Whatever. We need a bunch of beat sticks to get rid of cards, anyways. Also, I just realized that when he summoned his Exodia piece, I should have activated Chain Destruction. I didn't read the card completely, and I thought Chain Destruction only worked with 2,000 or higher attacked monsters, not 2,000 or less attacked monsters. And that explains my confusion that I didn't mention, because when I set that card, I was like, what's the point of this card when our opponent most likely only has a bunch of just, 2,000 or less attack monsters and not 2,000 or more attack, but that's because the card literally says 2,000 or less attack. That's where Light Destruction comes through, is because we use that, or Light of Intervention comes through, because once we summon an Exodia piece, we just use Chain Destruction and finish it off from there. But due to my mistake, I might have took the duel. Well, I had to use it now. I'm gonna do it now. Goodbye, Exodia piece. Goodbye, Exodia piece. You have no chance of winning now, bud. Because I don't think you have any cards to bring back your cards from the deck, so... There we go. I actually used the card properly the second go around when I finally recognized it. So we actually won with the story deck. Let's go. No way. And we're going to attack with our Summoned Skull and win the duel. Very epic. Such an epic gamer moment right there. That is for sure. Yeah, Yugi won.
I'm taking Joey's Red Eyes and your Locator card.
I lost. Forgive me, Master. I tried my best. Please don't be angry. Ah! Yugi, that wacko has lost his mind. Remember me, Pharaoh? Actually, perhaps you don't. You're trapped in the puzzle when I dueled little Yugi. Congratulations on defeating my rare hunter, though he was the weakest duelist in my crew. My other minions will prove much more formidable. Yug, what's this freak show? Pharaoh, I've been waiting for you for years, and finally after all this time I will destroy you. I will not allow any of my other rare hunters to fall like this one. I have little time for this foolishness, so I've taken over this body and trapped his mind to the Shadow Realm. I am in control.
How do you control him?
Yugi out here asking for tips to control other people. Nani? Each of the Millennium items contains its own unique power. So mind control is a simple task with my Millennium Rod. Allowed me to introduce myself. Remember my name? Merrick. Merrick? Is that what you want from me, Merrick? I want what belongs to me, and I'll be using my strength of the Egyptian god cards. Egyptian what? Millennium ago, a trio of powerful behemoths rampaged throughout the ancient Egypt. These Egyptian god monsters spread destruction throughout the world until the pharaoh sealed them away for eternity. But when Pegasus created dual monsters, he resurrected those mighty beasts as cards. With these Egyptian gods, I can destroy you and claim the power I deserve.
You'll never claim the Millennium Puzzle.
You misunderstand. I want more than the power of the puzzle. I want the pharaoh's power, the boundless energy of the ancient ruler himself. With it, no one will stand in my way. I'll use the almighty magic I gain to conquer and lead the world. I will be unstoppable. The end is near, Pharaoh. It is my world now.
Not yet, Merrick. I'm beginning to understand why Ishizu asked me to participate in Battle City. It is my destiny to stand between you and those evil powers you seek, and I will.
Pharaoh, your days are numbered. Enjoy the game while you can, because your reign is coming to an end. Man, that was weird. I knew that guy's a big creep, but who knew he was just in front of a net for another creep? Here,
Joey, take your red eyes back.
You hold on to it. It isn't mine to take, pal. You want it fair and square. Besides, the rare hunters collected tons of rare cards. Their decks are all souped up, so I know you're gonna be tough to beat, even for you. You always had my back, so it's time I helped you for a change. That's why I want you to keep my red eyes. I know it's gonna come handy for you sometimes. Besides, this is what means part of me will be a part of your deck. And it's kinda cool knowing that I'm helping you save the world. Don't get me wrong, I'm still in the contest because I still have a rare card requirement I covered. Red Eyes wasn't the only rare card in my deck. You gave me another rare card way back when I started playing Duel Monsters, remember?
The Time Wizard.
Yep, and it bailed me out of jams at Duelist Kingdom, and I know it's gonna save my butt in Battle City. You know, when you think about it, both of our hearts are in our decks. We're a team. Together, we won't let any duelist defeat us. We'll whoop this Merrick creep and his rare hunter goon squad so hard they won't know what hit them. They'll be sorry that they ever decided to mess with us.
Thanks, Joey. I'll take good care of you, Red Eyes. You're a true friend, Joey, and together we can take on any evil that comes our way.
So much dialogue, but you know what? It warmed my heart a little bit. So you know what? I can definitely appreciate that duel right there. And also, pro tip for anybody that wants to build an Exodia deck, just play against Seeker. You'll get all the Exodia pieces pretty easily instead of wasting a bunch of cash money on the, what's it called? A bunch of cash money on your boy, Grandpa Moto. Now, okay, so I know how I'm going to want to do this series then. Okay, so I think next episode I'm also only gonna do 2 duels because I kind of want to clickbait next episode. With what's it called? Not next episode, but 2 episodes out. I want to clickbait it with Slifer the Sky Dragon. So if you know this duel right here, this duel has the Slifer the Sky Dragon, so that'll be pretty cool. So I think next episode I'm gonna go through Master of the Magicians and Joey versus Weevil because I have a amazing thumbnail for the Master of Magicians duel, and I can't wait to show you guys that thumbnail when that episode comes out, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And then on episode 14, I believe we'll definitely conquer Slifer the Sky Dragon and probably go through these 2 other ones and all of that jazz. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. There's going to be a lot of insane stuff that's going to be happening in the next couple episodes. Some Egyptian God card shenanigans, some Dark Magician shenanigans, and a whole boatload of fun. So if you guys haven't already and you're new to the channel for whatever reason, even though you're watching part 12, still appreciate you nonetheless. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for more Legacy of Duelist Link Evolution content. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's episode and you haven't already, hit that like button on the video down below to show your support for this series. And I know that in today's episode I said I wanted to get through 3 duels, and all that stuff, but as I explained, I have some plans for that. So we're gonna keep doing the 2 different story mode format only because, well, it's just gonna be the most convenient in certain cases. But yeah, seriously though, thank you so much for watching today's episode, and I'll go see you guys in the next episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. Peace out.